welcome to Mrs. D's Baking TV. I'm Mrs. D, and guys, I simply love to bake. Today on Mrs. D's Baking TV, I'm going to show you how I made these delicious, they're called Pick Your Own Fruit cookies. I got this recipe off of the King Authors website, and the recipe will be listed in the description box. Now let's talk about some of the ingredients that you'll need to make these delicious cookies. You'll need unsalted cold butter. You'll need granulated sugar, salt. Now this recipe called for lemon emulsion. I don't even know what that is, but I used lemon extract. You're going to need to pick your own fruit. Now I chose blueberries and raspberries. Why? Because it's Olympic season and I was going for red, white, and blue. Get it? Olympic season. Anyway, you're also going to need baking powder and an extra bowl with sugar because you're going to roll your cookie dough in a little sugar. Now you'll need a stand mixer, a cookie scoop, a rubber scraper, and a whisk. To start this recipe, you're going to take your cold butter, place it in your stand mixer along with your sugar and salt, and you're going to mix that together on a medium speed for about 2 to 3 minutes. In any recipe, make sure that you stop your mixer and scrape down your bowl. Scraping down the bowl is important, whether or not you're making cookies or if you're making a cake. And you're going to keep mixing until all of those ingredients are well incorporated. And next we're going to add our eggs and vanilla extract. I made sure that my eggs were cold because this recipe called for cold butter, so I figured I would keep my eggs cold too, just to keep the consistency of the cookie dough the same. Next, we're going to add our baking powder to our flour mixture. Mix that together and add that to our bowl on a low speed, low to medium. Scraping down the bowl again. And here comes the fun part, adding your fruit. Now make sure that your mixer is on low when adding your fruit, because you don't want your fruit, you want to crush them just a little bit, but not too much. As in any recipe, if you watch my channel before, you know I like to do my final mixing by hand. And you do that just to make sure that you've incorporated all of your ingredients, making sure you don't have clumps of butter or flour at the bottom of your bowl. Now this recipe was very specific about the amount of cookie dough that you want to place in your scoop. Now the recipe called for a jumbo scoop. When using my jumbo scoop, there was too much batter. So I switched it out and I decided to use my small cookie scoop. And when I measured it out, it was exactly 38 grams of cookie dough. So once you scoop out your cookie dough, you're going to add that cookie dough to your bowl of sugar and place them on a lined baking sheet. Now make sure before you start any recipe that you preheat your oven. I have my oven set at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to bake these cookies for 15 to 20 minutes until the middle is set and the edges are golden brown. And there you have it. These cookies were so fun to make. As a matter of fact, I shared these cookies with some of my friends that came in from out of town. And according to their text message, they were delicious. Golden brown on the bottom and soft. Look at all those delicious blueberries and raspberries. Now, if you go to the King Authors website and try this recipe, there are several different types of fruit that they suggest you can mix together. So go to their website and click on this recipe because you can do peaches and blueberries and raspberries and blackberries, all different types of fruit flavors. thank you so much for joining me today on Mrs. D's Baking TV. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, like, share, subscribe, and most of all, bake with your family. Be blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye.